Vajji, this had become big, and I think, I remembered Abraham because of this case when it happened with Muda, and he spoke to me on this show. I remembered him as somebody, who had said that let Yediyurappa be investigated. Now tell me, Vajji, the last time around, why is it, do you think it's because their government was in power and there could have been, I mean, I'm not accusing this, but I'm alleging that could it be possible that it's because of that BS Yediyurappa could actually escape?
Well, as a last act of the former governor, this petition was filed by T.J. Abraham, saying that there is graft allegation against former Chief Minister BS Yediyurappa, and it has to be investigated. And at that point of time, Vajuwala, as his last signature, had denied that investigation, and now the government believe that they have done a thorough probe in this entire matter, and they believe that there are serious allegations against Yediyurappa. Now, this is the third allegation that has been come with regards to Yediyurappa in this entire, since the government has come to this thing. First, you have the COVID, then you have a POSCO case against him, and now this. So the trouble, like you mentioned, seems to be mounting on him. And in this particular case, it is said that he had taken a bribe of, it's alleged that he had taken a bribe of 12 crore rupees, not just him, his son. There's also allegation against his brother-in-law. There are a lot of family relatives also was a part of it. Now, if we go back to this entire case, it is said that it was a part of some BDA housing plots that were allotted to him, and the tender was issued. In that, bids were taken, and Ramalingam Construction bids were believed to be higher than the other bids. But despite that fact, Ramalingam Construction got the sanction for building houses in this BDA plot. And it was done through these kickbacks that the former Chief Minister has received. Now the government has gone on to say that you cannot compare the Chief Minister's case of the current Chief Minister's Muda case with this, because that was done on a request by without any probe. But this has been done on a probe, and that is why we want the governor to give sanction regards. And now Yediyurappa is not a minister. He's not even a chief minister. He's nobody in power as of now. So there should be investigation. And like you mentioned, the BJP has already called it a witch hunt. They have said that they want to divert the attention from all their issues, and that is why they're now targeting the chief minister. But if we see the sequence of event, it is trouble for Yediyurappa, because there is the POSCO hearing on the December of 2nd, and now this.
Thinking about the POXO case as well. But tell me something, I recall Siddaramaiah saying very clearly, Vajji, when this entire Muda scam actually burst upon him and his wife and his brother-in-law, he said, how come the same thing was not done to Yediyurappa and it's being done to me? This is political vendetta also. So do you think that, and look at it, I mean, it's very strange because it is his government, but of course he's been having run-ins with the governor, Gehlot. Tell me something, that what is your hunch? I mean, do you think Yediyurappa will sail through it, in the sense because Gehlot is seen to be close to the central dispensation, Vajiullah?
But politicians will do their politics. But if we see another interesting aspect in this, the complainant in both the cases, be it Muda or in Yediyurappa case, is the same person, T.J. Abraham. In Game of Thrones, you have the king slayer. Here, he's the chief minister slayer. He is also one of the person who had brought the then Chief Minister Yediyurappa to jail over the disappropriation asset case, and now he's brought tension over the Siddaramaiah over the Muda case, and now this particular case also is a part of his complaint. How will Yediyurappa sail through is because now Yediyurappa is nobody in the party, but he's still a big figure for the BJP. The BJP is continuously standing behind him. But how much will they be able to prove this? It's only after investigation and a sanction by the governor we'll get to know. If this governor also denies a sanction, then I don't think we'll see anything moving forward in this case. They might just approach the High Court, but how long will that take? As we know, our courts, it will depend on that.
But Vajji, tell me, what are you picking up? You're in Bengaluru. You said that already the BJP is talking about it and saying, oh, it's a witch hunt. What is the Congress? Is there any kind of a soundbite from the Congress's side to say that those who are guilty will be punished, etc., or there is complete silence? Because that proves very well, considering Mr. Yediyurappa is on a temple hopping mission right now. But is it kind of gaining ground politically in Bengaluru?
Well, this matter came up yesterday after the cabinet meeting, and HK Patil clearly elaborated on how this entire why are they actually prosecuting him and what is the reason behind it. But today, Krishna Bhaira Gowda spoke to the press, and in that he said that the reason why this case is different because it has been probed, and now these graphs there are proof with regards to why there was corruption in this matter. And he laid out points saying that 12 crore rupees was given to him and on the behest of another accused, then there is an involvement of the former chief minister. And that is why we want this to be probed by, we want the governor to give sanction. The last time when TJ Abraham approached, it was on the request of an activist. There was no probe done at that point of time. Now the probe has been done. And that is why we believe that now there is strong evidence with regards to this case. And that is why it should be investigated. So the Congress is trying to push as much as it can, but it remains to be seen on what the governor does.